break and kneel. Hula Molly Siri, bunnies hop. Waffle Pound laughs, Lucy flops. Red-haired demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy never rests. Cooking madness, ovens roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling power play. Metal storms night and day. Waffle Pound's laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and get. Excess fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Holy moly's fire, reach the sky. Red-haired demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy never rests. Cooking madness, Owens roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling power play. Metal storms night and day. Waffle Pound's laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and git. Texas fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Hula Molly's fire, reach the sky. Reach the sky.
Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a deer named Funky Bones. Don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Oh yeah. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dogs. funky party, just you and me. Hey, hey.
Under
the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah, Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right with every step. The friendship grows. Funky connection. Everybody knows now every night when the moon is high. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray luncheon in the hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, you don't care why, wings of earth, they aim so high. Freedom in his furry flight, sun and moon is only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Posh and Gwynnie's on the move, no one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe, little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes, life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon, stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune, backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Seasoned sisters jumping wild and free, leapfrogging over posh spikes, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night, feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow, running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heart beats wild in on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Futons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night, feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh Spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast, but Teeny never slow, running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heart beats wild in on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. always stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big bugger falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough. Cookies loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a king of eating cookies. Can't get enough of them. He will never, ever, ever stop eating them. Keep them Down to the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie. He's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating 'cause he's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies.
princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by her side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.
Hello, guys. Hi. Okay. Just oh no, I've got my stereo blasting. I gotta go back down there. I've only been streaming for like well over a year. You'd think I'd have all this down. Really, you would. I'll be right back, guys. Here, watch these cuties. Don't eat everything though, guys, because I gotta feed the other things too. All right. We got it going on. We got it going on, people. Woo, Dom. Oh, you're gonna have parsley. And we've got kale. The title of the song I made for you is called Kira and Her Buns and Jesus. Kira and Her Buns and Jesus. And the other song, Kira and Her Buns and Jesus. And the other song title is called Kira and the Buns. I made you like 3. Kristen, that is incredibly thoughtful. Oh, sorry, Donkey. I am so touched. I'm really surprised. I didn't know you were, maybe you did say something about that. But, a lot of times people say, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then they don't remember, or they just No, I don't know. It just doesn't happen. I'm used to that. I'm used to that, right, guys? But Kristen, I am so touched and I'm so excited to hear this. Very cool. It is like extremely cool that you did that. Oh, we got some carrot. Oh, we got carrot peel today. Oh, guys, you are in luck. You guys are in serious lucky business. As we say here at Giant Bunz, we are in lucky ducky business. You guys, I let the Giant Bunz try grapes for the first time today. I think everyone except for one rabbit did fine. They only got like 1 or 2 grapes each. But I think someone on the boys' side, it upset their stomach. I'm beginning to think, hey, Donkey, you need some sweet potato. How about celery, Donkey? I know rabbits, for some reason I read that rabbits aren't supposed to eat a lot of celery. I don't know. I don't know why. I have no idea why. So cute, NC. Liked my accent. She heard me say, I have no idea. That's I think that's from my mom's side of the family. That's more like southern eastern seaboard. I don't know, either that or it's from the Minnesota people. No idea. I have no idea. Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty. Wait, it's been so long that I've seen you on here, Christy. I got a Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab. Wait, Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty Kookie Tillman is in the house. Oh boy, that was a struggle. I worked for that one, Christy. Crispy. Crusty. That's another one. Crusty, yeah, just crispy or crusty. Kirsty. Grapes are one of my faves. Me as well. And those really dark, purpley ones. Oh, especially if they have a crunchy grape seed inside. Oh, those are so good. Celery, is it maybe because it's stringy? That's what it is. Yeah, you're supposed to, they can have it. There's nothing in celery that's bad at all. It's just that you have to cut it so the strings don't get like maybe trapped up in their system. J. Stephen Weatherall, message retracted. I was just about to read that. The first verse. Do you want to know what the first verse is on Kira and her buns and of course I do, Kristen. I am so excited. Yeah, feel free to share. Yeah, Krispy Kreme. I had a bit of a struggle with your name. You know what? As my mother would say, Christy, a much loved child has many names. I think she said it was an old Chinese proverb. I think that's what she said it was. I don't know, but she always used to say a much loved child has many names. Because we would like make up more and more ridiculous names for ourselves growing up. Like the stuff I called my brother. He called me stuff too, but like we had a lot of nicknames. The dark purple, your favorite too. I got some ginormous ones the other day. So I know, right? Grapes are graping it up right now. Okay. Verse 1. Kira wakes up with the morning sun. 9 little buns and the day's begun. Oh, I love it, Kristen. Gwynnie thumps and Delphine twirls with buns so sweet they light her world. Oh my. This is awesome, Kristen. Christy, you feel so loved then, yes. Much loved. Krispy Kreme is a much loved person. Kristen, though, oh my gosh. Guys, I'm falling over. I don't drink. I actually was looking for my coffee for the stream tour, but look at this. Oh, fuzzy white tummy. Yeah, I have a tummy, a bunny tummy. Oh my gosh. Am I adorable? Is this Teeny? Teeny? Oh, wait, no, that's Mama. That's Delph. That's Delphine. Yeah, no wonder you have a bigger belly. You've had 2 litters of babies. Kristen, though, that is so great. I love that first verse. I can post a video of the song on Discord or YouTube. Oh my gosh. That would be awesome, Kristen. I mean, you could do both. You could do both so people can find it either place. I would please put it on the Discord for sure. And then if you want to put it on your channel or yeah. And maybe we can I got to get in touch with the Giant Bunz producer because he is in charge of putting music on like the Giant Bunz soundtrack, you know, when we're like streaming all day and we have all the songs on, because maybe he could add it to our musical lineup. Because we have like, we just have a whole list and it just goes in order of all the songs. That would be so awesome, Kristen. How is everyone doing, by the way? We got Jace, we got Kristen, Star Double R, we've got Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty, Cookie Kookie Tillman in the house. Jace, Steve, and Weatherall, hot on every cold in Australia. Sings the pain away, or blues away. I don't know. Music is his sword. Or Jason, I also like to sing music is his soul. Oh dear, I don't think I've ever brought this in when there's been tile in here. Oh boy, yeah, we do not want to have this in here with the tile. Okay, live and learn, live and learn. I don't know why Captain Kira can't predict that would happen. But you know what? Nobody's perfect. I'll tell you, I am very, very far away from being perfect. Posh, you're coming back out here? Posh, you're gonna go into hallway? How is Mr. Bundonkadonk doing? But yeah, guys, what is up? I went and purchased a collapsible portable dolly to move stuff around today because my life as an adult is exciting. You do stuff like that. Gosh, what else? Deep clean the bunny room. Oily in the morning before I even had my coffee. That was brave of me. I have to say, there's all different kinds of bravery, and when you accomplish a big task before having coffee, to me, that is a form of bravery. Good thing. Hi, big boy. He's such a gentle giant. I never even read Hugh and Mal's intro, now awaiting the presence of the lovely Captain Kira, Queen of the Bunz. You know, Hugh and Mal, I know it sounds like you're out and about. You know I always appreciate your intros. I don't take it for granted. I'm always so happy when I see you pop up in the chat. I'm like, okay, now we have a stream. Now the stream can begin. So don't think I take you for granted, Hugh and Mal. And I would have replied to you earlier, but I was running around with the vegetables by the time you commented in the chat. I happened to be right in front of the computer, I think, when Kristen popped in. And you guys, Jonathan Vo, have you guys seen? I don't know if you keep track of, probably don't keep track of the comments for Giant Bunz, but he has been asking stuff. Maybe Jace, you've seen this. It might have been I think Jonathan Vo was commenting on a comment that maybe Jace made, and he was like, Kira, should you be on the next Greatest Freakout video? And I'm like, yes. Yes. And then he's asking more stuff like, do you wanna go after just Steven or Steven and Jack or like the whole family? So funny. Um, do you want me to do both of the songs? Yes. This is the first version of the other song called Kira and the Bunz. So great. This is so awesome. Out on the porch at the edge of day, Kira's call makes the Bunz all play. From the hutch comes a thundering sound, 9 little hearts hopping all around. O M to the G. That's awesome. You like the song Human Nature? You mean the Michael Jackson song? Tell 'em that it's you. And I always used to think it was Doobie Doobie That Way when I was little. And it's like, does he do me that way? Does he do me that way? I think that's what the lyric is, but I used to think it was Doobie Doobie That Way. Sorry. Sounded like that to me. You know, misheard lyrics. I'm kind of the queen. Captain Kira, queen of misheard lyrics. Someone's got to be. Right, Mr. Sir Bundonkadonk? Hi, Gwynch. I don't have as much food. I was trying to, when I was getting the food ready tonight, I was like, wait, where's all the food? And I realized that I have now switched, just as of today, I have split up all their vegetables from morning to evening. Like I'm now giving them a morning feeding of vegetables, and I gave them a little fruit. And I'm gonna just have to see how that goes. But I could even like maybe stream early in the morning for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to bed late and getting up very early for me. Um, the Michael Jackson one, yeah, it is a great song. I know that Michael Jackson is a controversial figure. I know I've read as much as I could find about all that stuff. Reason I care, I was like looking into it, is because I love his music. Like I think, I just recognize his talent, like on a pretty profound level. Like I've almost like studied his music because I've read a lot of the history behind how he wrote everything and where guitar riffs came from. Jace, you probably know some of this Michael Jackson lore, but it's just he's someone that I was like kind of obsessed with as a kid for a while. I had like posters of him up in my bedroom, and I just thought he was so amazing. And that fact that not only is he a great singer and musician, and writer of music, but like his dancing. Oh my gosh, I was just like the whole package. I was like stunned, just stunned as a little kid. What is a song you like? And I will try to play it on the piano. Well, oh my gosh, there's that song "Living Prayer" by Alison Krauss. I think I mentioned that the other day. Oh gosh, I like so many songs. Um, I mean, I love that old gospel song, "May the circle be unbroken By and by, Lord, by and by, there's a better world away, or home awaiting. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. I like that one. I mean, do you, Kristen, this one may be not as playable on the piano, but do you know the song, As I went down to the river to pray, wondering about that good old way, and who shall wear the starry crown? Good Lord, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down, come on down. Come on, sisters, let's go down, down to the river to pray. That one's pretty. Will you be at church tomorrow? Don't I like Izzy? You mean Ozzy? Or do you mean like, don't you like Izzy? Are you talking about that one pop singer, Izzy? Name a song by Izzy. If that's who you're talking about, because I gotta refresh my memory. Ozzy, okay. I had a friend growing up called Izzy. I don't know if I'm going to be at church. I really, really 100% had planned to, and there is an event at a friend's church, and it's kind of far from here, and I don't know whether I'm officially invited or not. It's one of those things where I'm like, okay, I will show up at your thing. If you want, if it's important to you, I will. But like, I'm kind of, does that make any sense? I got to figure out whether I'm going to this thing at my friend's church, which is at the exact same time, 10 a.m. as, church. So I really want to, I just am not 100% sure. Are you going to be there, Kristen? Oh yeah. Ozzy has been a rock and roll icon. I remember seeing that reality show of his family, and I was like, wow, like I never imagined someone like that would be such a fully formed person, like full of so much personality. I mean, I guess I knew he would have like not a boring personality, but like the fact that he was so human and so funny, like funny. I didn't know he was so hilarious until I saw his family's, reality show, and his wife, Sharon. Oh, really great personality. Warm, friendly, funny. Again, like they're both really funny. And then their kids were like, it was so fascinating. It was like, what would it be like to grow up with Sharon and Ozzy as your parents? Like, it was kind of fascinating to me. So, he wrote some iconic music. I mean, obviously, he was kind of. I've talked about this on the stream a little bit before. He created that whole persona very intentionally after seeing a horror movie because he thought it would sell records. He was like, I need a style so I can stand out against all these other rock and rollers that were coming along, especially out of like the London or wherever he was in England, that scene. And he was like, I need to compete. I need an edge. I need something that's totally unique and new that will allow me to rise to the top and sell records. Like, like I don't want to get lost in the mix of generic rock and roll. So he kind of intentionally, which I found very interesting, he just intentionally did the makeup and the clothes and the genre of the music and all that style was very intentional, very theatrical. He basically like produced this whole thing, this whole look and sound and genre. It was kind of, so that was interesting to me. But Do you listen to Prince? I love Prince. Interesting that you would ask that. Yeah, Michael Jackson and Prince. Weren't we talking about that a little bit with Jace yesterday, or I can't remember if it was yesterday, but the fact that, boy, a real collaboration, like if they had done a whole album of like, you know, upbeat pop, funk, like power ballads, like if they could have done an album together, oh my gosh, to have been able to hear that. Well, with AI, I'm sure we could probably make that happen, right? I mean, it won't sound, I mean, it'll probably be kind of creepy and not real, not reality, but interesting to play around with that concept, right? With the AI stuff. But yeah, I have listened to Prince. I have not given him a listen in a while, but like he's one of those artists that, like, if you have the radio on at all, and I do flip through the radio definitely, and I do catch him on the radio pretty regularly, but I do have Purple Rain is like one of my favorite movies. I just think of the portrayal of competitive rock and roll bands that are, club bands, and that it was such a well written movie. And people thought, oh, well, it's just a Prince movie. How good could it be? The whole his relationship with his father and his mother, and his relationship as a professional musician and his dealing with the industry, and I don't know, the whole thing just, and it was beautifully shot. There's like the downtown Minneapolis stuff, but then all the country scenes where he's on the motorcycle ride out to like the lake country, and just really beautifully shot movie. So yeah, that's a long answer, but yes, I've always been a Prince fan. I know he went through different phases. I mean, when you see his early album covers, he was clearly in a like, I'm a sexy man phase, and then he definitely developed and changed as he grew older. I'm glad he lived long enough to do that. You know, Kristen, do you like Prince? Um, you will be at church on Sunday, and if you don't go, I will also be there Wednesday. Oh, good. Okay, that's wonderful. Have you listened to the song "Praise" by Elevation Worship? Oh gosh, I think you mentioned that before. I don't think I didn't look it up, and unless it's one of the ones that my brother sent me, I don't know if I've heard it. I can do a song from Prince. That's all, Kristen. But I'm also like any if you ever want to like sing anything together at church, like in the like the basement stuff and all that. I'm really good. I have a good ear. I can pick things up pretty quickly. If you have like the karaoke version with the lyrics, I can just wing it and do pretty well. And then if you guys are singing with me, that's totally, I'll get it for the most part. That, or there's Queen. Okay, Prince, Queen. Oh yes, all of those. Awesome. I'm also a big Fleetwood Mac fan. Um, been listening to a little more ABBA in the last year. I love the Bee Gees. Oh my gosh, you guys. I gotta take a look at this video. There's a lot of just random people that kind of walked through my video, so I don't know. I don't think they would really mind that much being on the Giant Bunz Discord. It's not that big of a server, but at the county fair, there was a clogging group, clogging to Bunzyshoez from the Bee Gees. I was so tickled. I was so pleased. I was just giddy with joy watching these people clog. And they were all, doing the traditional holding the hands and doing the formations and the little twisting star, and I couldn't get enough of it. I was talking to Krispy Kreme about this the other day. I'm like, Christy, I kind of want to be a clogger. I'm like, it's the one form of dance I've never conquered. And I am a tap dancer. I can do some mean tap dancing. Uh-oh, Teeny is like freaking out. Oh, she doesn't. Oh, because I'm thumping. Because I did thumping. I'm just tap dancing, but she thinks I'm thumping. She's checking to see. She's checking to see if I'm okay. Okay, you guys, I did an accidental rabbit warning. I was just trying to show off that I can tap dancing, guys. Tapping. Oh no, they're all watching my feet. They're like, is she thumping? Little Gray though is like, I'm chill. Dusty, what did you think of that? Did you hear my tap dance? Dusty's like, yeah, I've heard you do that before. Look at this. She's like resting on Gwynnie's bottom. Oh my gosh. She's like a little floofy pillow for your head. So cute and very resourceful, Dusty. Yeah, Kristen, I thought that was so fun when you guys sang for me the other day. I was like, these are fun people. This is like a really good place. I was very impressed. And, Kristen, I have to say, that is what I was going to ask you to. Mr. Wees Banana, Mr. Wees Banana, Banana, Mr. Wees Banana, Banana, Mr. Wees Banana, 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 Mr. Wees Banana. Yeah. I tried to scat it a little bit, Wes. Have you listened to Aretha? Aretha, the queen of soul, the queen of, and of course she was a gospel singer, I mean, she went into pop, obviously, to commercialize her career and to sell a ton of albums for, people. But Aretha grew up in the church, and she, you know what I mean? When you're singing for the Lord, I mean, when you are singing with that kind of faith and devotion, I just don't think there's many passionate kinds of singing styles that can compete with like gospel. I really don't. I respect those singers so much. And she comes from that tradition big time. Aretha wasn't her father. I think her father was a preacher. No tap? No tapping. Wait, let's see what Donkey does. Okay, that's kind of mean. His ears are definitely perking up. There's no warning. There's nothing bad. Mommy's just a dancer. Mommy is a dancer. Kristen, are you an Aretha fan? One day we should do a song and sing with each other at oh, of course, Kristen. Let's throw it down. Let's throw some tunes down together, Kristen. I can do her songs too on the piano. Oh, bro, what? Sister Kristen? Sister Kristen, oh, the time has come. We're gonna sing at church and have some fun. Okay, we'll slay. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Well, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. I mean, I can't sing anywhere way like Aretha. I wish I could, you know. However, I like to try. I mean, I don't have quite the style she does, I'm like, you better think about what you're trying to do to me. It's more like high school choir, but I can sure try. Um, ah, judge not. Sister Kristen. Lest thee be judged. No, I won't judge. But yeah, we should totally say, Kristen, I love nothing more than to casually get together with friends. I used to have a friend drive in from another city. I mean, he would come in 2.5, 3 hours from this other city. We would meet up with another friend of ours who lives in this town. And we would just go to like a rehearsal space with a piano, and we would just sing all day and record all of it, and just we would each bring all this music that we wanted everyone to sing, and we would just spend the day singing. So you could call me a geek, whatever, but I mean, we had a blast. We had a blast. And I think we a couple of times hired a pianist. We like hired a professional pianist to accompany us, so we would just have these like rocking piano accompaniments. Respect or Chain of Fools. I like her songs, but these are all chain, chain, chain. Chain of fools, chain, 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 chain of fools. Oh yeah. But respect. I never tire of that song. Times have we all heard that song, Respect? I mean, it's huge, and it will always be. But it is, I think that song deserves it because I get an excitement, kind of bubbling up when that song starts, and I'm like, oh yeah. Yep. And there's other songs that are great songs, but also stayed popular that I'm not so happy to hear when they start playing. And I'm like, I have to hear that song again. You know what I mean? Like, there's some songs that just don't get old for me. And as far as classical music goes, I mean, I love classical music, but a lot of ballet people will complain about the Nutcracker. And a lot of orchestra people, oh, we have to play the Nutcracker again this year. Oh, we have to dance the Nutcracker again this year. Okay, like that's a problem. Tchaikovsky's score for the Nutcracker, absolutely stunningly beautiful, and a lot of variety. And so I met like a professional violinist, a big deal. This one guy, and he was like arguing with me about the Nutcracker, and well, you can't take that music that seriously. It's the Nutcracker, and I'm like, yeah, it's Tchaikovsky, dude. It's gorgeous. So I don't know, like, what I'm saying is, some songs that are overplayed and have been, just wildly popular. Some of them I don't mind that I hear them again and again, and that to me is the sign of genius. Like someone just either that or it just speaks to you on such a powerful level that you're like, yeah, I need to hear this again. Like my body and soul, like I want to take that in. Like, but then there's other stuff that you're like, I know this is a great song, I know everyone loves it, but I've heard it too many times. Prestorian driving in Lothlorien, dressed as the Mandalorian, driving his beautiful, shiny, fancy DeLorean, singing along to Chants Gregorian while playing his very, very huge accordion, shoving that in the car with himself with only one arm so he won't crash the car. Later, he will go home and meet up with his girlfriend who's Salvadorian, and she makes awesome Salvadorian food. And then after he eats all that food, he will be falling asleep and snoring and with all of us. How you doing, Prestorian? We've been on and not. How is everyone? Check in, people. What is going on? What are you eating? I believe Hewlin Mall is out with his buds. Yeah, it's Saturday. It is Saturday. Hewlin Mall said he's out with the bros. So broskies and Hewlin Mall. If you can hear me, can you hear me, Hewlin Mall and bros? I hope you're having a fabulous time out and about with whatever you're doing. at the moment. Um, what is one of your '90s artists you like? '90s musical artists. Oh gosh, the '90s were kind of a whack job, kind of all over the place. Okay, I like the Black Crows. Kinda like some of theirs. I got. Let's just say this. They were kind of good. They were from the '90s, right? Um, I got into Red Hot Chili Peppers for a while. Um, '90s. Specifically, okay, Bare Naked Ladies. Okay, let me think about this. Um, I don't know. Let me think. Okay. I know another guy, Bob Mole, who used to be in Husker Du. He's cool. He's on. I have a little concert footage from him on my YouTube channel, my Captain Kira YouTube channel. Specific. Who's a '90s artist that you like, Kristen? Refresh my memory. I kind of liked Lenny Kravitz. He was from the '90s, wasn't he? Let Love Rule. Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, I like stuff like UB40, but that might have maybe they were before the '90s. Even now, I did. Okay. Here's a band from the '90s. I mean, they were maybe started in the '80s. I don't know. I think they were from the '90s. Trip Shakespeare, one of my favorite bands in the entire planet. Check. They have a YouTube channel. They are on YouTube. Check out their stuff. They are awesome. Maybe I should post. Maybe I should post some of their stuff on our music channel in the Discord. Can't believe I haven't been doing that at all. You're good. You're at work still. Oh, it's dead right now. Well, I'm glad that you could pop in that crazy DeLorean that you drive around for work, Christorian. That or '80s. Well, I mean, I love the '80s. I mean, Journey from the '80s. Ooh, okay, I like John Cougar Mellencamp. I remember he's got stuff spanning decades worth. Um, the band Chicago. Um, but yeah, like Fleetwood Mac. I mean, they started out in the '70s, didn't they? But I love them. Um, like I said, Bee Gees. So okay, that's '70s. '80s. There's so much good music from the '80s. I used to like Guns N' Roses a little bit. I know they're I know they're pretty trashy. But Sweet Child of Mine. That's one of my favorite rock ballads. The Journey. Oh my gosh. Faithfully, I'm forever yours. Faithfully. I love that song and don't stop believing. You know, that one, of course. Hold on to the end. Um, what are some other Journey songs? Who's crying? Oh, wait, is that Journey? Wait, what are some other Journey songs? What's the one that is like got crying in it? Oh boy, Captain Kira needs to have some more dinner or something. Because I'm a huge Journey fan. So like, what is that one song that I can't think of? Faithfully, I'm Stop Believing. From the '80s, you like Beastie? Oh, Beastie Boys. Cool. Oh my gosh, Cool in the Gang. Run DMC. They were hip hopping it up back then. The Police. Oh my gosh. Police. I love the Police. You wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Oh yeah. I am like, this is really confusing me though, because there's one Journey song that, like, crying in it. Yeah, Wheel in the Sky is very cool for a story. Oh, Kristen, you like Nirvana, Mariah Carey, Okay, you like REM. Oh my gosh. See, I'm forgetting all these guys. Mariah Carey, I respect her vocals. Her actual pop songs, not so much. No offense. Nirvana, yeah, iconic. Yeah. Uh, See, a bit overplayed in my head for my taste. So, but I always like to hear "Smells Like Teen Spirit." I mean, I know that's like their big hit, but I would just really like that song. Madonna. Oh my gosh, Kristen, I love the Backstreet Boys so much. And I mean, obviously, I named one of my rabbits after Posh Spice, the Spice Girls. I didn't particularly love the Spice Girls music, but I love the Backstreet Boys music and like In Sync and stuff. But Kristen, if you are a fan of REM, that is some elegant, cool, mystical, just jangly guitar. They're kind of like a weird version of the Beatles, a weird American 80s version of the Beatles. Those guys could construct a good pop song. I've always, ever since I heard Losing My Religion, I wanted to learn mandolin and I never have. I've never even picked up a mandolin and played it. But it inspired me so much because I thought the mandolin sounded so haunting and pretty on that song. It was the first exposure I'd had to mandolin, and then I come to find out that I'm a huge bluegrass fan as I got older. And so they're all about the mandolin. So I can't believe, I mean, I can believe I just can't afford to buy every instrument that I like, but it's kind of weird that I've just never picked one up. I don't know anyone with a mandolin. So any of you guys, if you know anyone out there with a mandolin, I will probably just try to be friends with them so I can play it. Just kidding. But any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Oh yeah, see? They have power. I feel the power when I sing Journey stuff. Every breath. Oh, that's your ringtone? Every breath you take. That would be a really mellow. I like that. That would be a beautiful ringtone. Isn't Kristen cool? Like, she knows her music. Um, after the live stream, I will send the video of the song on Discord. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Kristen. Wait. Wonder who's crying now. That was the Journey song. Two hearts born to run. Who'll be the lonely one? Wonder who's crying now. I just think those guys could write a song. And Steve Perry, oh my gosh, he produced those vocals. I mean, he was singing like in a soprano range as a full-grown man. But he could still sing in like the normal guy tones. His voice just, he could do the low. but he could sing. Not only could he sing the high notes, but they weren't in falsetto. Falsetto, as Stephen Choir would say, my falsetto. But no, he could power through the high register. His high register was seamless with his low, mid, and low register. For a man, a full-grown, normal man who is not, he's not a eunuch or whatever they used to call, like, oh gosh, what were the guys who, the castratis? The castratis were men who were castrated, in order so that they could sing male soprano music as adults, which, yeah, that's probably not what you want to be able to sing like Steve Perry. But Steve, I just thought he had such a good voice. But like then as I got older and I realized how amazing and unusual it was that he as a grown man could sing that high with such power. And again, he doesn't break into his falsetto, that like the guys really have to if they really want to sing that high. So I don't know what his deal is, but I just love his voice. And I just like the song so much. But yeah, Journey. Hmm. And you were saying Beastie Boys. Did you say LL Cool J? You said Cool in the Gang. Well, there's LL Cool J. Um, you guys remember Vanilla Ice? Boy, not really at the height of talent there. Um, Milli Vanilli, the guy who lip synced through his entire career. Oh my gosh. And it wasn't even him. Like, not only did he lip sync when he was doing concerts, but like it wasn't him. It was never him. There was no Milli Vanilli voice. It was someone else, piping it in. Yeah, my gosh. But yeah, Kristen, if I do go to church tomorrow, Sunday, I do hope that I have time to talk with, one of my favorite people of all time, Sister Stephanie. So you can say what you will about her, but she is one of my favorite people. And I have a gift for the gab just as Sister Stephanie does. And people who have a gift for the gab are fun people who love people and love talking. And I just, yeah, I get sad if I don't get to see her every week. That happened over here, guys. Oh, someone stepped in poo and smeared it. I get to clean that up after the stream. Hi. But yeah, you guys, I would love nothing better than to, in fact, I should do this. Just pop up Journey karaoke songs on YouTube and just sing my little heart out. Oh my gosh, why am I not getting the band that I'm in to do Journey? Okay, genius time. My band has to do some Journey. That's it. Yep, we got to do some Journey. I love it when they ball up like that. The Buns, yes. They're just they are just cute. Bunnies are just cuteness. They're cuteness in a foofball. Cuteness wrapped up in a foofball. They are. They sure are. Yeah. You guys, saw that Waffle Pone decided not to stream today, and I saw Jack's post that something was stressful this week, and I have been worried about that. So I don't know if anyone knows anything more than I do, but I hope that everything is okay at the choir household. But I keep thinking about Kat because, she's pregnant with the baby, and I don't, you know what? I'm a worrier. I am a worrier. I hope everything is okay for them. Even if you have a baby, if you give birth to the baby and the baby, everything is fine, it's still stressful. I mean, it's still huge. So, anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up because I know they were supposed to stream today, and it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind. But yeah, good thoughts out to Jack and Kat and the whole choir family, of course. Do you have cottontails in your area? Yes. You know what? At my actual property, it's very woodsy and foresty. They like the edges along the road where there's more grasses and more meadowy stuff. But I always have at least one or two in the yard, but I don't have any more than that. I don't have a lot, and but my friend who has the organic veggie farm around the corner, she's got an open area, very open and flat, and I live on the edge of a ridge, so it's like, a little more mountainous. But where she is, which is not far from me, it's very flat because she lives on an old piece of farmland. They have so many bunnies. She has so many bunnies. And for a while, she would bring me baby bunnies that her cat had injured. It was very sad, and I would try to rehabilitate them. But it's going to be harder for them to stream. With the baby. Oh, yes. I didn't even think about that. Didn't even think about that, really. I hope they can do it. I hope they can figure it out, but I don't want them to push themselves. I mean, they need to obviously do what they need to do with their new family, with the baby, and it's a very draining thing to have a baby, I'm sure. So look at this guy; he's a wide load. So yeah, they take care of themselves, but I think streaming, if they can make it work, I think it would really like ground them, keep everything, you got to keep something the same when you have a huge change in your life. It's nice to keep something the same. Have those anchors that make you happy and that you look forward to. Um, I also made a song about, oh, you did, about Zelda. If you want to see the first verse of the song, it's, oh my gosh. I would love that. Oh, that touches me that you did that, Kristen. It does. That's been a really hard one for me because, of course, Zelda was a beloved bunny rabbit who, she was beautiful. You know what I mean? She was very much, kind of a female version of Donkey, but you know, our Lillian is just an awesome person, and I know how hard it is to lose a friend like that. So anyway, long story short, that's wonderful that you did that, Kristen. That's so touching. Um, this guy just flopped back. Yeah, he had a long day of jumping and floofing and getting pets, and I gave him so many lipstick kisses, you guys. He's glowing. People around here complain that they eat out of their gardens. I know. I know. Thing is, I mean, they do that to my friend's gardens too, but she just puts up, you know, wire chicken fencing and little. She just knows how to manage it, and she knows that she's going to lose some stuff, but you try to plant as much as you can, and She did tell me yesterday. I was over there having tea with her, and she was like, eventually, she's like, I do want to get, like, when my cats die, she's like, I just want to get a dog, and the dog will be my companion and follow me all around the farm, and the dog will guard the crops, which is true. If she gets the right kind of dog, she will have an awesome guard dog, veggie guard dog. She could just get a big goose. They're amazing, guard geese. Um, She came into my life like a cotton breeze, big white feet and floppy knees with a twitching nose and a sideways hop. That girl named Zelda, you just wouldn't stop. She'd thump her foot when she got mad. Steal your snacks and make you glad. Sassy queen. She would love that you called her queen. Sassy queen and a ball of fluff. Zelda was sweet, but she was tough. You know, she was really tough. She survived a whole sessions of chemo, okay? And she beat cancer once. I mean, oh man, that's awesome, Kristen. I have 3 songs about Zelda. Oh my gosh, big love. Kristen Starr, you're so oh, there's Lillian. Oh my gosh. Love you, Lillian. You're so sweet and talented. Thank you for writing those. Oh my gosh, there's our girl. I have 3 songs. Oh boy. Hey Lil. Lil. She could be if Lillian has a rap career, she can be Lil. There you go, Lillian. You're welcome. You're Lil. Lillian in her rap career that she didn't even know that she was starting. Songs are called Zelda, The Big White Bunny, Little Ears, oh gosh. I can't even, yeah. Is there a Phil and Lil? Phil and Lil. Lillian's like, I only date guys named Phil because it's cute and it sounds good. Phil and Lil. If she has dated a guy named Phil, I'll be flabbergasted. Floored, flabbergasted, and flummoxed. I don't even know what that word means. But it begins with F. It begins with the letter F. From Rugrats. Oh. I don't really know Rugrats. Isn't that funny? It's a missing piece for me. Oh, Dusty's going to rearrange the litter box. Awesome, Dusty. As long as you pee and poop in the litter box, you can do whatever you want in there. You can build a little condo. You can, have a tea party in there. Just pee and poo in there, and then everything will be fabulous. You guys, they're all getting potty trained way more. And I noticed since I took their floofy mats away, I don't know if that's helped, but I think it might have. I'm not sure, but they're getting way more potty trained in the new Bunz room. I mean, it's still kind of a war zone when I wake up in the morning and I come in here. Mainly the girls' side is a war zone, but tea party where they poo. Hey, when you're a rodent, that's not forbidden. Okay, Wes? There's different boundaries when you are a rodent. Lovely titles, and please do, Kristen. Thank you. Okay, good stuff. We got some really good stuff going on here. I am so happy that all of you have been here tonight. I'm getting hungry again and thirsty, and I think I might go running again. I feel kind of wobbly and tired because, again, to bed at like 2:30. I don't know, 2 or 2:30. I don't remember. And then I got up at 6:30. Ew. not enough sleep. And I tried to take a nap outside on my sectional couch, and it was very comfortable, but I had to like keep spraying because of mosquitoes. And then I was like totally chill. I was like, okay, mosquitoes aren't bothering me. I sprayed myself. And then I was like looking around the deck, and I was like, ooh, those plants could use some repotting. And so I went around and I like repotted and replenished soil in like all of my plants. And we're talking like 40 in total, maybe between 30 and 40 plants. And so I just ended up working and doing stuff. And as you do, I look around and I get distracted and I see things that I need to do. But man, that sectional couch was comfy for about 2 minutes. Nice for a minute. Um, Rabbits aren't rodents. Oh, I know that doesn't sound right, does it? They are lagomorphs. I don't know. I don't know. They're cute though. I'm not sure what they are, but they're very cute, and I love them. Um, this is the first verse on Zelda's song. Um, I can't even. I can't. It's beautiful, Christian, but I can't say it because I don't want to have a breakdown on the stream. I'm very emotional when it comes to that. Um, Amazing lyrical work. I know. Lagomorph. Thank you, Lillian. I don't even know what I have. Lagomorphs. They're floofs. They're fluffs and they're floofs. Fluffy floofs. They're just so special. They are what they are. I mean, that's like from the Bible where, they're talking to God and it's like, well, they ask God, like, what is his name? And I think what he says is, I am that I am. I am that I am. And if you take that sentence, and I guess in Hebrew or Aramaic or whatever the language was back then, if you take that and you take like the vowels and everything, you represent each word that he said with one letter. I think that's how they got the word Yahweh. Yahweh, the name of, in some religions, in some, they say, like, I grew up in a church where we sang songs about Yahweh, and then in other churches, I don't think people out of respect don't say the word. So I hope I'm not offending anyone, but there's a really interesting story in how the word Yahweh came to represent God. I don't think because like God never gave himself a name. So there isn't any official, like, this is my name, because his answer to the question, what is your name? What can we call you? Was just, I am that I am. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just sum me up to like one word. So I don't know. I'm fascinated by stuff like that. Right? Right. Oh, so is Donkey. Oh my gosh. I think, you guys, I'm out of cookies. Right about now, I would get cookies out and do like hide them in his cups and do stuff like that. But oh gosh, I do have blueberries though. The great I am, right? Um, so should I go get blueberries? I may as well. I'm just trying to think. They each had a couple grapes in the middle of the day. That was sugary. Okay, I think they could each have like one or two blueberries. I don't think that would be too bad. Um, Yahweh means Lord, yeah. But yeah, Christian, have you ever heard the breakdown of how they got like the letters to make the word Yahweh? It was from, I think, the original phrase, I am that I am. But you know what? I'm not a Bible. I really am not. Even after all the Sunday school I went to. I'll be right back with blueberries, guys. Blueberries. Yeah, so easy. You guys know what I have? I need my Godzilla. Posh. You're a smash. You're a Hulk. Okay, it's gonna be fun. See how quickly Donkey can find his blueberries. Donkey. Donkey Rabbit. He's like, I am focused. I'm hyper focused on kale, Mom. Dunkers. Okay. I'm just gonna leave these here for now, and then we can give the other guys, and we'll see when he'll eventually realize. Nice. Who else wants a blueberry? Dusty. She get a blueberry. Winch. Uh-oh. There you go. Dusty, come here. You want one more? Here. Wait, where's Slug? Oh, Sluggy's in his box hut, his box house. Here. We'll go over and get him. Yeah, you're gonna get some too. Look, they're in your measuring cup, silly. Go Sluggo. Wait, let's see if he knows. Let's see if he knows. Donkey. It's in your cup, baby. Donkey. Donkey. Prestonian, I love it when Jesus asks his disciples, who do you say that I am? Who do you say that I am? Oh, I can't remember that, Prestorian. That is cool. Yeah, huh? Donkey is the host now. He is. Donkey, look, buddy. You can find more blueberries if you unstack these, silly. Remember how we do with the cookies? He's like, yeah, that's with cookies. This is blueberries. This is different. Oh. He's checking. Now he's checking. Oh, he found it. Yay, Dunkers. You did it. You done did it. Are you going to find any more? Oh, okay. Oh, what did you find? One? Oh, no, there's one in there, silly. There he goes. Good boy. There you go. He got the blueberries. He played the blueberry cup game. He did. Yes, he did. Such a good child. Okay. Okay. Now, I done did it. Done diddly done it. Oh, who has an uppy? Who's an uppy puppy? Jabba? One, one. Oh boy, I'm gotta wash my fingers with these two. What, you Posh? Did you just inhale that blueberry? Did you just do that? Jabba, you ready for another? Oh, there, those are my fingernails, Jabba. Wait, so there's only two girls on the girl side now? Okay, well, you snooze, you lose, girls and boys. Girl and boy. Well, boys and boils, I gotta go. I'm gonna wrap up the stream. It has been fabulous, as Geronimo Stilton would say. Because I know you guys are all reading Geronimo Stilton every day. You know, look at this uppy puppy. You had 3 blueberries, sir. You had 3 blueberries. You're good to go now. And you had 2 grapes earlier, okay? Much love to you guys. Kristen Star Double R, who is a musical composing star. Historian, the Giant Bunz historian, much love to you, sir, and your fabulous girlfriend, who's Salvadorian, and your very fancy DeLorean. And much love to Heel and Malt. If you can hear me with you're being out with the bros tonight. Much love to you and Miss Lucy Goosey. Much love to Lillian. We love you so. And give Bubby a big kiss and hug. And, you know, thinking of you, sweetie. Of course. Who else do we have here? I guess at one point I saw like, I don't know, 7 or 8 people. I don't know. We got 7 people. That's pretty nice. It's pretty good. Mr. Wee's Banana. Much love to you and the bananas and all the critters that you care for in your life. J. Stephen Weatherall, you must be out gallivanting around the land down under right now. Much love to you. Thanks for showing up earlier. Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty, Cookie Tillman. Much love to you. A much love Christy has many names. Okay, there we go. Let's pop up one song, one tune. Thank you, Kira. Look, one more song, and I don't know. Can I put my phone into a litter box? What will happen? Only one way to find it. All right.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with
with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession, like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite marks, stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, with sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big brother falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want